Is Zephyr gone out? Shoot. I meant to ask him to deliver those medications. Oh, no need to worry. Plenty of time left in the day. Might stretch my legs a bit this afternoon. What about you? Got any plans for the day? Have I ever told you about that time I broke my arm? Really? I feel like it's the first story I tell everyone I meet. I was, 10 years old? My family and a few friends had gone out on a hike near the foot of the mountains. The path to get there was really cool. The terrain was pretty different, even from just the land immediately surrounding the village here. Have you been through the area yet? That's right, you came into town from the opposite direction. Well, I definitely recommend checking it out at least once. You're right, I got sidetracked. Sorry. So, we were hiking. Everything was cool. Back when I was a kid, I had a lot more energy than I do now, so I was pretty excited. My sister, though, I could tell she was starting to get tired of me and the other kids. There wasn't really anyone her age along with us. As we got closer to the mountain range, the forest kind of opened up all of a sudden, and there was this beautiful view ahead of us. We could see the sky again, and the mountains, and other things, too. What? I have to leave some kind of surprise for you to find when you get there. So, of course, as soon as we get to a wide open space, me and my friends start running around. Eventually, Big Sis got pretty fed up, and she marched right over to me and shoved me. I think she just wanted me to shut up, but, well, there was a loose rock on the ground. And guess what? As I was starting to fall, I realized that behind me there was a pretty steep incline. There was a valley before the climb up the mountain, you know. And I realized that I wouldn't be able to stop myself from rolling too easily. Now, to my right, the incline got steeper and eventually dropped off into a small river. To my left, though, was a pretty rocky area, and I had no idea how stable those rocks were. The image of that drop flashed in my mind, and I had about 2 seconds to figure out which way my body was going to go. Seems impossible, right? But you know what I did? I chose left. I know, right? Such a simple solution, and it seems silly, arbitrary even. But I learned later on that if I had fallen into that river, the impact could have killed me. It was too far down. When I went left, sure, my arm snapped, but I got stopped by a bigger boulder pretty dang quickly. Let me tell you, it hurt so bad. I ended up pestering everyone around me, trying to find ways to make the pain go away faster. And eventually, the doctor figured out how to help me. That's how I started wanting to be a doctor. It's crazy. I made a single choice, and sure, it caused some pain and some struggle, but it also led to me finding my path forward in life. Now I'm happier than ever. For the most part. It's a fun story, huh? Yeah, the reason I tell it to everyone is because people always say it's really relatable. Makes them think about some time in their own life when they had to make a choice. I hope not everyone was making choices about breaking bones, though. I'll let you in on my secret, though. It's really the only interesting story I have to tell. But if I lead with that one, then people think that I've lived a really cool life, even if I never tell them another story. Yep, now you know my secret. Better keep quiet about it, sunshine. I should probably get this delivery over with. Maybe Zephyr will be here by the time I get back, and we can all see to getting some lunch, yeah? Alright, sounds like a plan. Need anything while I'm out? Sure thing. Be back.